The Black Sabbath lead singer Ozzy Osbourne has died at the age of 76. His family have announced this evening. I'm going to read and show you the statement one more time from his family. And it says this: "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time." Surrounded by love. Now, Ozzy Osbourne was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease back in 2019 and played Black Sabbath's farewell gig in his home city of Birmingham just 2 weeks ago. He was an absolute icon of heavy metal and of rock music. And I think it's time now to hear from Ozzy himself. I'm going to play you something very special. It's an interview that our entertainment correspondent Colin Patterson did with Ozzy back in 2017. Enjoy.
Ozzy Osbourne, the end of Black Sabbath. Why?
Oh, well, you know, it's run its course, really. I mean, I spend most of my time in America now, and Tony, it just felt right, you know. I mean, it just felt right.
Who suggested it first?
You know what? I don't even know. I can't remember. But it's really good to be finishing the very last show in Birmingham, where we first started, 49 years ago. That's amazing. So somebody said, "Well, what do you feel like now?" And knowing that then the gig after tonight is the end. It's kind of been put in a barrel and rolled down the biggest mountain ever, and you come out and you're like 49 years later. But I can't believe it myself half the time. When I stop and think, wow, you know, it's mind-blowing. I mean, when we did the first Black Sabbath album, I can remember thinking, it'll be all right for a couple of years. Not for, I mean, it's been a blessing. I had the best life out of it. And when I started, I came from a very low-end side of the town. So to do what I've done and to meet as many, I'll tell you a story. When I was about 7, it was Christmas Eve, and my dad said, "You can stay up tonight because I want to show you the most beautiful woman in the world on the TV." And I felt blessed, you know, that my dad let me stay up. And it was Elizabeth Taylor. Now, cut to 2003, we had the Osbournes thing on, and I'm in my house with Elizabeth Taylor, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. And I flashed back to my father, because when he showed me this woman, I remember thinking, I've seen the most, because my dad let me, you know. I thought she was the best. And it was really an interesting thing that happened when I met her.
This is a time when you can look back at what Black Sabbath have achieved. What would you say they've achieved?
Well, it's very difficult for me to answer that question because I'm in it, you know. When people come up to me and say, "We're not worthy," and all this, it's kind of like, why are you being that way? I mean, to be honest with you, if people recognise me, I'll get very humble. But at the same time, if they don't recognise me, I get kind of upset, you know?
Yeah, Black Sabbath are credited with creating heavy metal. When did you realise you'd invented it?
Well, when we did the Ozfest, bands would come up to me and say, "Man, it was, you know, you were the inspiration for us to start a band." And for the longest time I thought, why do they keep saying this? You know, as I said earlier on, when you're in the eye of a storm, you don't realise it's as bad as or as good or as bad as it is. And so, looking inside out, all I was trying to do was survive through you know, when I say survive, musically, we've had everybody opening up for us over the years, and they've all gone up the ladder and come down. We're still coasting on. But I mean, it's all down to the audience. If the audience ain't there, you ain't got a gig. You know, it's like, it's been remarkable. It's been absolutely remarkable. I mean, it's had its good times and its bad times, but through it all, the music, I mean, Tony Iommi's a great guitar player, Geezer Butler's a great bass player, and Bill Ward's a great drummer. Unfortunately, he didn't make it with us, but I mean, I can remember playing the Crown pub in Birmingham at Henry's Blues, and I'm thinking, well, this is good for a couple of years, drink a few beers and have a jam. We get to Europe, and that was the beginning of the most incredible adventure I could ever think of.